I don't know if this is the end of the game, but it is where the guy 10 hours ago or something said my narrative would, my destiny would happen. Ow. This is embarrassing. God damn it. Really wish that attack aimed at people a little bit better. God damn. Big stab. I'm starting to feel like our mage is just the main character of this run, and they now just will obliterate entire mobs of people. I've never played a spellcaster in this game. Might have been more fun. I don't know what their limitations are. That spell looks so powerful that it feels like it must have restrictions on it of some kind.
We ought to put it to good use.
Maybe beyond just mana. I can't see their bars to see if they have bars to manage.
Where the archer's volleys, their arrows can pierce us from beyond our line of sight.
Oh, sorry, I just remembered the plot of the game. Right. I think these seem to be pawns, but the pawns are evil because they're being mind controlled by the guy, right? Although, why did I get the God Sway if it's not to be able to be undoing this problem? I'm honestly not sure. They could be pawns and they could be just random brigands that happen to be mages, which is unusual. You're allowed to have evil mages, obviously, and you're allowed to have criminal mages. But in a lot of ways, an outlaw mage feels like it'd be a very different incentive structure. It's actually interesting to break down. Like, you expect an outlaw mage to be like an imperialist or someone that's greedy, somebody like white collar crime to see, or just a murderer. Whereas thieves and so on tend to be displaced or oppressed groups or less fortunate people that need help. And they've often turned to crime because that's just where they've figured out how to survive. But the thing about spellcasting in these settings is that it really consistently requires... Oh god, he exploded. Spellcasting so consistently requires resources and schooling. So you need to receive the education, which is often a relatively controlled resource in a setting. Going to a college or something in order to even know how to cast spells. And then oftentimes every single spell in these settings requires some kind of like ingredient that's hard to source. So it's inherently it's not a simple like class. It's not a simple like vocation choice between like a thief and a mage. A thief is inherently hinting at somebody that is lower class, and a mage is inherently hinting at somebody who is higher class. In like a capitalism or other forms of monetary rankings of people. The mage has to have resources all the time to function. Mage? Mage? Somebody shoot him with cold? Oh god, there's more. I'll just drink this. I'll just have my drink real quick while I wait for you guys to do the game for me. You can do it.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its
There you go.
last.
Oh, his name. Oh! What did you just cast that on? Was there even anyone else there? His name's Shade again. His name was Mega Man earlier. Couldn't remember what his original name was. I just remember that it wasn't Mega Man. So it was weird that it switched to Mega Man. But you have to pick a name from a list. You get the name on your pawns, but you also get to pick. You have to pick something from a list as some kind of backup. And so I did have to name Leon something else. I don't remember what it is though.
Douse the flames. The fort is too late.
A lot of them do seem to be Capcom character names. So I was surprised Leon wasn't in there because Leon's a Capcom character.
Did my best to match your skill, Master.
Slimes are funny whenever they show up because I just functionally can't interact with them. So that's got to be important lore, right? The Colossus was full of spikes, and every one of those spikes, when I loot it, gives me a Wakestone shard. That indicates something. Why are all of you on fire? Stop being on fire. There you go.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
This area is loaded with small enemies now that were not here last time.
Master. We have no means of exploiting our enemies.
God, this is getting a little brutal with how little I can interact with these enemies. Hey, at least they'll let me do this. No, I'm in the fire.
I will protect you.
Yeah, unless my skewer successfully lifts these enemies up, my attacks don't usually work on those guys. There you go. Brought them together for the multi-hit. Use the Wakestone on who? Who's that? Who is this? I don't know who this is.
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Alright, this is the furthest we made it before.
The fire must be put out.
No, get out of the slime! No! Just trying to group the slimes for the inevitable AoE. Well, this might be too many slimes. Another dragon? Okay, this might not work out. Our spellcaster might not keep up with this mess. Nope. 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 Oh no.
Thank you, Arisen.
I couldn't run because I was stuck reviving Leon, and they made the B button do multiple things. Annoying. No, don't jump into the... Why did you jump directly into them? Why would you ever do that? I saw you. You levitated through the air and landed directly inside the slimes. Okay, there's a lot of these. Somebody better get on casting one of those spells. They're all in a clump. Shade. Please. That experience since it was only one. Oh, two of them at least. Bad harpy. Aw.
This battle is ours.
Please. There we go. I just have to kind of beg them. I'm like, please kill these things before we aggro this dragon.
Are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Oh, I didn't mean to say yes. No, I meant to. I don't want to randomly waste wake stones on whoever the fuck these random crowd people are. What is he even attacking? I didn't want to do that. I wanted to loot you.
It's too late.
Shibbity boom. Hello.
Oh, a ballista. When better to use this but in the midst of battle?
Where is low ballista? Fuck, more of them? Okay, get them. Yay! Oh god, they're everywhere. I'm not like inherently against saving people, but damn. Wake stones are really rare. I can't afford to just do that to everyone that's apparently dying here. Hello.
All is well. I feel it's fit.
Good.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Its heart is most full. Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Its heart is vulnerable. Lift not its hand to strike. Douse the flames. Before it is too late.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. Oh god, can I please move? Oh, my stamina. That's huge. But you got to land on me again already? God, we shredded him already. Unfortunately, that one yellow energy roar thing like completely deletes my stamina bar. This is gonna hurt. This is probably meteors, yep.
Prey to such attacks.
Big stun. I'm just so much more comically able to deal with these enemies now. In only a few short episodes, it completely turned around. It's intense. Heart stab. That's a lot of wake stones. What's iffy to me is how...
Ah, a ballista. These have quite a long range.
I guess I can mostly got wake stones. I can't get anything else.
But in the midst of
Woo! What gets to me a little bit is that, like, despite the pretense of being like a skill-based action game, it really does come down to stats more than anything. Like, your stats just completely turn the fight around to the point where it doesn't matter anymore. I don't think I'm actively playing better against the dragons. The game's just making it easier for me because of how it balances that stuff. I ran into a similar problem with the first Dragon's Dogma, where at some point in Bitter Black Isle, I was like, okay, I guess I didn't do the convoluted leveling the first game had correctly, so now I just can't hurt enemies.
Allow me.
And obviously, if you literally can't hurt enemies, then you're, well, I guess that's it. I don't know if it's fair to call that hard. Hello. This sequence is very funny to me because they keep showing this guy's current status like it's a ticking clock. Like, oh my god, now he's over there. Now he's over there. Oh, you're just behind him every step of the way. But because it's an open world, non-linear RPG with upgrade mechanics and side quests, I keep fucking off for a few hours between each cutscene. So it seems to imply that he's continually walking like 20 feet per hour while I'm like just ignoring him and doing everything else. Okay. Appears that walking around that lake of fire is not how you continue forward. Ah. There was a route somewhere back there. Oh, upstairs, basically. In this case, it seems that cutscene was kind of irrelevant to my experience, too, because it was reflecting stuff I can't see. Can I climb up there for shortcut? Ah!
Let me get that.
And on some level, I could conceive how one might blame me for not just following the ticking clock feeling set piece thing. But the game literally puts you in a new zone that has a new blacksmith and new upgrade materials to farm in order to get the best weapon. So you're definitely meant to fuck off. That's the only conceivable interpretation of that.
Battle is best avoided here.
No, I don't want to grab you. I'm sorry. They just made the climb a small incline button the same button as restrain somebody like you're arresting them.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
A ladder. This is interesting because this is back to where we started, although I don't know why the mining camp I started in is tied to the goal. You'd wonder why they would send me there.
'Twould seem the stone puppet has stopped. Have the wounded been tended to?
Yes, my lord.
Good. I trust you are prepared, Sovereign of Vermont.
Will it really be all right? I'm not about to be charred, am I?
Fear not. You are in no danger. The dragon shall be under my control when it appears. Come. Let us press onward.
Hello. This is the one where Riddick breaks back into the prison.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Given where we're going, I kind of thought that guy was going to be hostile.
My bed wins, and I shan't resist.
Is that guy a pawn that's wandering around and this one's a pawn that's a slave? I'm still confused about pawn slavery in this setting, because the pawns already just seem to just do what you want them
What is
to.
it? Has something happened?
Who am I talking to?
You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
What? This game is so strange. I understand the idea of a point of no return warning. You should better rest before the big boss fight. But it's very strange when the game keeps reinforcing a ticking clock with these cutscenes of this guy going deeper and deeper. It seemed like they were setting up the Queen to be the big villain, but really he's the one that's getting all the spotlight. We haven't even heard about the Queen in half the game now. I guess she was just a pawn. Like, she's the powerful figure up north, but she just wants to rule that kingdom. She doesn't actually have grander aspirations, whereas this guy's like up to some shit.
Is it too much to hope for a helping hand?
But come to think of it, this entire act, or this entire half of the game, ever since we crossed the border, we've just been seeing him go further south, and we keep seeing it in person via cutscenes, but that's also like the only thing we ever see of him, is just him traveling south again, more.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Which starts to get goofy with how much stuff I've been doing besides traveling. When he always seems like he's still just traveling north. I don't know where that bed was. I'll have to check the map in a minute. Ow. Ow. Oh god, the chain attacks.
I can be no less in service to the Arisen. Well said.
And now they're not gonna fight back. Well, you guys got him. Sometimes it really is just my job to get beat up. Red wolf fangs. Haven't needed those for a while. Oh, harpies. Okay, so this is the path that leads back to the bridge. So all the way back here, I could have gone this way, and that would have led straight to camp. Okay. Ow. Okay, well, we don't need to be here. But I filled in the map. But going that way wouldn't have killed me a dragon. The map also doesn't show a bed. Alright, I guess I just have to check every house. Haven't been here yet. Oh, that might be it.
Sets my teeth on edge.
Hi. Given the icon outside, I thought this was the inn. Maybe it is.
Beg pardon if my hospitality is a bit lacking, sir. My duties tending to the excavation tools take up most of my time.
Ooh, the black fur and green eyes is a good combo.
But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
You charge more than I would have expected. What did I just deposit? Shit. Oh, quick stone. That was probably it. These fairy stones, maybe. Mystic spear hands. Sorceress thieves. I keep getting so many scrolls for other people's classes. I don't hardly remember getting any for mine. A deathly arrow, erupting shot, spatial shot, tempest shot. Probably give you blighted shot. That sounds like it's the powerful one that requires powerful things. That's the exploding one. I have so much DC. Wow. So now it's called innocuous shot. The tempest is rapid fire. That's the pin to walls one. The multi-hit's pretty good because it stuns. Maybe replace Tempest with innocuous. Give him as many of these as I can.
Shall we get some rest then? Good morrow, everyone. Cut.
Now he has 32 blighted arrows, 31 drenching arrows, 17 explosive arrows, 99 tarring arrows. Got more to give him there. I guess tarring arrows don't quite work because he probably doesn't get to use them. It's weird that he can have all these different consumable items, but he literally can't use them.
We've much to be getting on with.
Beg pardon if my hospitality's bit, but if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
There we go. It feels genuinely strange to be able to craft 4 different arrow types, but just not be allowed to use any of them. You can only use the ones he specifically has a skill for. And it's not like, oh, you gain proficiency with that type of arrow. It's like, no, you have to equip the specific skill. So the only way to have access to all 4 arrow types that you have in your inventory is to actually have all 4 of the skills equipped, which means you have no other arrow skills, because you can only equip 4 in the first place. And there's like a dozen other skills. So it leads to this weird thing where the arrows you're crafting and finding build up like crazy because you literally the game won't let you spend them. I guess it'd be out of character if this game had any class that wasn't kind of chunky.
challenge your day, like getting cut open.
Now we're back at the place where they had me throw a rock.
Sets my thoughts down dark paths, this place.
Keep your ears pricked.
They're actively running. Like, look how closely behind I'm following them. It's so fucking funny that I'm always just behind them, no matter how long I take. I just went to bed. This is like some Final Fantasy 15 level, like, basic timing doesn't make any sense stuff. It's okay, you could just not frame it like a ticking clock where I'm right behind them the whole time. You just don't have to do that if it's gonna be this obviously nonsensical. It will raise the question as to why the people who we saw go into the mountain weeks ago is still doing it, but...
We pawns will be ready to respond, whatever the outcome.
Don't know if they hid anything back here. They're all pacing. What do we do? What am I gonna do? Interesting AI quirk right there. Meowdy. This feels like it's a destructible bridge, and I should be a little worried about that. Oh, this door just opens. Here, I was about to look at the key, or the lock. Suspicious additional bridge? That seems to go nowhere, because down, up is blocked and down also looks blocked. Oh, no, there's a way down. Huh. It kind of looks like they want to block, like they want to hide that. So maybe I'm supposed to just be like, whoa, a shortcut later. But now I've already seen it. You can't surprise me now. That's a big one. Kind of a whole ass zone down there, isn't there? This is a huge change in the local appearance. The Horizon. Hello?
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Arisen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
Oh, hi everyone.
Tis of vital
Whee! Ow. Phases, or the false sovereign, to prevent you from interrupting his ritual. You may have to deal with him first. That feels like its own dropped plot line. This is supposed to be my showdown against the imposter, but like, I only learned that about the imposter 100 years ago during the masquerade quest. Then saw him sleeping with some ladies. Which is how I know he's the imposter. And then he never came up again. That was the last time we saw him. When we saw him at the brothel 100 years ago. That was the last time the Sovereign came up. So this isn't exactly a showdown against a rival I've been chomping at the bit to fight all game.
My curative magics are at your disposal.
I'm just really caught off guard by how hard they... Oh, there he is. That's him, isn't it? I'm really caught off guard by how much they've dropped the ball narratively.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen.
I guess this fight's not happening anymore?
Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. Behold! The Royce Dragon! By my power, the Dogma of Dragons is unmade.
You could ne'er understand, Arisen.
We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
There he is. I was like, that's not the dragon. I know what the dragon looks like. He's got a weird beak.
Twas not enough. Cursed, Arisen. You've doomed us all to the cycle. And you...
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight?
What?
Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne.
Why is the captain of the guard here? Wait, is this the... They did it again. This is such a remake of Dragon's Dogma 1 that they've literally done the same thing again, where he captures your lover, but these games have such shallow storytelling and characters that you have like no discernible reason to like any character or spend time with them. So the guy who is the quest giver for the longest quest chain, like the quest chain that covers the entire first half of the game, is my beloved because I interacted with him a lot. Apparently giving that other guy 60 gifts was not enough to override just having done this guy's quests in the main story. What?
Fight and thy life is forfeit. Thou wilt face the dragon's dogma.
I can't believe that, like, all these years later, they still had, like, no more story to tell in their franchise. They had another decade before they came back.
Is thine to make.
And it's still this flat of a story.
Intriguing. This then is thy will.
Not that guy.
Is done. We must fulfill our charges. I, as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield.
God, the story's so bad. So they spent all that time, well, not really all that time, but it's the only thing they built up. They kind of sort of built up the guy that's trying to end the cycle or whatever, and the false sovereign. They both get wiped out in 30 seconds when you finally get down here, having not ever interacted with you a single time all game. You've never even talked to these people. And they get wiped out instantly, and now we're just back to the original game's plot of just, oh, you gotta face the dragon. So, all of their pretense at even in any way shaking up the narrative or adding anything to that formula is just tossed aside immediately, and then it's like they never existed. That's their entire contribution to the plot. And they were the entire plot. Like, his was the big conspiracy that ties in with the queen of up north and everything. Like, basically the entire plot so far in this game was just undone in 30 seconds. And they didn't even try that hard to tell that story in the first place, but now it all added up to nothing. And we're just back to just the original thing with the dragon where, oh, he took your heart, you're gonna fight him later. That's it. That's the plot of the game. He takes your heart, but they tell it in a confusing order, so it took you a while to realize what happened. But yeah, you just travel to the south and fight him. That's the plot of the game. That's it. That's it.
The world's will, just as I do.
My ass is impaled on this.
Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. The world shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine.
And I get to have my pawns.
How it is now came to be. How have the once closed paths before thee come to be cleared? Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, Arisen, born of a hapless fate though it may be, perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to
Sup?
slay the dragon, thereby delivering
Yay, they're here. Come here. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? What if you're a mesmer, or a trickster, I mean? You just don't get your party members? You can't do damage. Ah! His monologuing is not interesting. It's like they're trying to say this is what the game was about all along, but it basically didn't have a story until just now, at the end of the game. It just started having a story just now. Sometimes I wonder if video games even have writers or not. Whoa, no! Oh no! Ah! That's really funny. The physics is so fucking funny when you just start falling. It's a bit rough that you can't ever grab anything to save yourself. It seems like your character doesn't work anymore at that point. Nope. Nope. Help. 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 Thanks, guys. Guys, all of you had so much time to catch me, you fuckers. Well, it was nice interacting with this fight while it lasted. What's he gonna do?
Master, there's a sizable ballista up on yon cliff. It will greatly aid us in this battle if we can but reach it.
Well, the quickest way would be to grab hold of the dragon and wait for it to take wing.
There's a ballista?
At last.
Is this
Oh,
to
up
be our
there.
end? Or a new beginning?
Let the memories of our travels spur us
It's up
to
there.
victory.
Our end or our beginning? Can you guys even die? Mr. Dragon?
Have my protection.
Not the one building. No, it's gone. I guess I'll just pick plants.
Evade its fiery breath and
He doesn't
strike
feel
area
like
recovered
he doesn't feel like fighting.
by your leave.
Ooh, there's some. I got some harsput. Here's some more greenwarish. Would you like to continue the fight, sir?
Must be put out. Ere our comrade burns.
Did you enjoy your strangely prolonged intermission?
I'll combine my
Uh-huh.
magic with yours, and you might cast a spell
Oh, maybe I can
over
make my way up. Oh, its tail's over there now.
it. Strike the exposed heart.
Oh, no. It's probably bad. I love being a melee character. Oh, here he is.
I shall draw exposed. The dragon's magic's a fearsome might. Take care they do not catch you unawares. By all means.
Am I stuck? Come on, man. No. Wait for my stamina to come back. Oh my god, just climb. Come on, man. Why is his leg so annoyingly shaped?
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Who is you? Me? I'm not in need of healing. I have full health.
Give it breath. A wide berth. Evade it carefully.
Gotta wait for my stamina to regenerate again. Alright, climb up his gooch. Nope. No, 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 buddy, no. Why did he get thrown like that? Nothing even happened. He wasn't even like flailing. He like moved slightly. Can I get on top of him at all so I don't immediately die? Run out of stamina. Okay. Where's the ballista? It's over there. How close does he get to it? Oh, that's polite of him.
Weave through its attacks till you are close enough to strike.
Thou wouldst impair my flight. Clever, if thine aim is true.
Aim down, please. How did you get up here? How did you get up here? What?
I shall not fail you. We must needs throw it off balance if we are to lay bare its vulnerabilities. Mayhap we could try climbing onto its back.
So I can only really move it when they're helping me pilot it. So they just teleported them up here.
Thou hast trained well, Arisen.
That was a lot of damage. Why is he congratulating me?
Evade its fiery breath and strike ere it recovers.
Uh-oh.
I shall draw its focus.
Ah! Wait, you could climb up here? No, I think that's... Oh god. I don't think they climbed up here. No, I think that's just a way to get back down. It gave me the death icon again, but then took it away.
Now, master, give no quarter.
Its heart ought to be our target. Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done.
Okay, so I don't think I can hit him anymore.
While the heart is exposed.
Guess we gotta run back down the long way then. This set piece is amusing. It's similar to the final boss fight in Monster Hunter Rise, where it's like so contrived that the monster is like just like summoning turrets for you to shoot him with, and you're like, why is he summoning those? Just lost my entire health bar in 1 second. Look, a pot. Wow.
Come this far. We shall not falter now.
There is no turning back. We must press on. Might I be of
What up,
assistance?
punk?
Dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unawares.
Understood.
Time to go. Let's go back to smacking him. Oh, and he flew. Ah! Get up. 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 There it goes. Alright, well it seems like he can fly again, so I guess we didn't stop him from flying. After all. Ow.
A feeble attempt. Is this the sun?
Sure, I'll just double heal. Why not?
I shall draw its focus.
And there's one that increases my attack. Which one of you was it?
My curative magics are
Alright, big swings.
right there.
The mage is once again doing way more damage than I am. Just like automatically. I did no damage. The fact you can't recover at all when you start ragdolling is very funny. It's not really ragdolling because you don't ragdoll, but functionally it's like the concept of ragdolling. Like, I can physically be rolling on a basically horizontal piece of dragon and it won't let me recover.
Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands.
Yeah, I get it,
Yet
Destiny.
perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
They keep saying stuff like that, but I feel like this has not been a narrative about having strength of will. Or the will to define destiny. So it's not a reinforced theme? Or a thing that's been tested in our protagonist. He's alive! That fight was terrible. It was like a set piece, but like it wasn't a test of skill on any level. Like at all. It tested like no skills whatsoever that were developed over the course of the game. And they encourage you to fight him via ballistas that mean your class is irrelevant and your stats are irrelevant. I criticize other parts of the game for prioritizing your stats so much that your skill seems irrelevant, but this made my character relevant and my talents and skills irrelevant. Why wasn't he voice acted there? I thought it was a flashback to earlier or something, but no, that's a real scene. Oh no! This is the beginning of the game. Now I finally get to understand why the beginning of the game happened. Oh, that's actually clever. That's the cleverest thing they've done all game. The fucking first-person vision is happening now. So I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna, like, collapse. Ah, they did a good job there. You get one. It's like the wheelchair reveal in The Surge, where even games that are kind of a mess will have one clever trick. Hi everyone. I guess I've got to wait for the subtitles to end, or the credits to end. The vision is here.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen?
Oh.
You have fulfilled your charge. Are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? Perhaps to rule the world entire? It is power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
Your choice is thine, Arisen. By thy will alone can the course of the winds of fate be altered.
Hey, husband. He looks huge, so it's upsetting that I'm like a foot taller than him. How fucking large is my character? It's such a nightmare. Look at this big strong man, and then look at this nightmare cat. Oh, there you are.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being can survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's
What?
will, just as I do.
What?
Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into its same chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Yet, if thy will is set upon beholding the truth, thou must demonstrate its strength. Prove through thine actions that thou canst cast off this wheel. Think well, Arisen, but rest not. I will know thine answer through the strength of thy will. Thou shalt cut a swathe through the false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate.
Okay.
Wilt thou slay?
Can I climb inside?
Or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet, born of a hapless fate.
Am I supposed to do something? Oh, the blade.
Perchance, 'tis thy will, and thine alone
Use on self, use on self. Wait. Wait. Land on something soft. Oh. The brine.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
No matter what scene, no matter what angle, the ass is huge.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Was that the archer?
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
Husband, no.
To a world all your own.
Who's that? Archer lady, twink, and husband.
This is your will?
Oh, the queen's son.
A world unmerciful, bereft the benevolent hands that guides.
God, is that this game's idea of the most important and close to me characters? Is those three? I don't know who the Archer lady is, besides the fact that she saw me die once. She's not in the story. Did they forget to put her in the story? She's in these cutscenes. This game doesn't feel like it was finished. It feels like I'm playing the random selections of quests that they happen to remember to finish, and then they ran out of time. And entire characters were cut, but they're still in cutscenes. Yeah. Oh, he looks different. Did I just wake up during the eclipse?
You find it strange.
Which ironically happened like yesterday.
But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return.
What is that back there? Is that a warg? Or something bigger? Oh, it's a chimera.
Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more.
You can't call it the land of infinite possibilities when you keep reinforcing over and over again that it's all destined and I don't get to deviate from that destiny ever. Like that doesn't mean anything. You can't say those two things at the same time and have them both be true. Also, if you won't want me to define my fate, how about you just don't tell me? Why do you guys keep telling me about destiny and fate and how everything's preordained. It doesn't affect my decisions unless you specifically want me to fight that destiny. Like, you guys are all acting like you don't want me to, but you telling me about it constantly only prompts me to do that. And you're the only ones telling me about it in the first place.
Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold.
That's gonna be hard to fight with a sword.
It will all come to an end. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth. And know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
Where's my pawn? I only see other people's pawns. Okay, so he just always collapses right there, huh? What do these beams mean? That's the island? Wait, where's my pawn? You wielded the God's Bane blade. Leon? Where's Leon? Where am I? I'm all the way back at the bay, so I'm like, I'm next to the, yeah, I'm next to the, yeah, this is the cave of the Arisen. Is he still here? Off the Pilfered Path is still in my quest log? How have I not failed it? I think they're all being removed one by one. Oh hey, you're still here.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned, remember.
Do you not know what happened?
This world is far removed from the one I know. Then go. Since times of eld.
Does he not know what happened?
Draconic.
Oh, I have 100 WLC. Shit, okay. Probably upgrade these then. Where's Leon?
Blood flows, then I bid ye farewell.
Maybe I can just summon him again? Like it freaked out. Leon, the apocalypse happened, I need your help. Mufasa? Takir Aldun. Akira. Right, because this place only shows me old pawns, including Rook. Cliffy! Still level 4. Some of his characters are prohibitively high level now. E621 is still there. That did not bring Leon back. Oh, the Fairy Stone. Okay, the world got apocalypsy. There are still port crystals. What's that? Was that one of the things that the map looked at? Oh. They're highlighting a chunk of map. Oh, it's all blurped out. That's the beginning of the game. Okay, so I figure I need to go to these. They look important. Oh, this must be the arc the dragon flew. So we went like through here, then up through here, then dropped me off here. Bakbatal. I don't know what that chunk of map is. Maybe I should teleport to the Elven area since there's a thing right there and I can figure out pretty quickly what those are that way. Quests. Dreams apart. Find your pawn. Oh. Yeah, I would like to find my pawn. Halls of the First Dawn, venture to the sea, floor shrine, and speak with Rothice. Answer the Sphinx's riddles? Wait. I don't think I can do that anymore, buddy. And somehow Hugo is still here? I don't... How is the Hugo quest still active? I don't know. Okay, yeah, I should definitely find my pawn. Where is he? Leon? He's in Lord Phasis' chamber? Am I looking at the right icon there? That appears to be the right spot, yeah. Okay, well that's just directly to the south, right? So that's not very far. I guess I'll just go there. The normal way. And when I get to a normal stone, I might then summon a high level dude. I thought I was near the where I fought the dragon. I didn't realize I was here. Oh, this definitely feels like it's inspired by Berserk Eclipse. I know everything always is. Berserk just inspires everything all the time, but damn, this is Berserk as fuck. Ah! Succubi? These ones are succubi now? That doesn't cause a counterattack? I don't know why that didn't cause a counterattack. They're all glossy. They're hollow foil succubi.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
A griffin. Fighting you seems like a waste of time. So now the map is just full of mini bosses. It's whoops all mini bosses. Okay. Well, this is wild. This is intriguing. It's wild to have like a Berserk Eclipse as your epilogue. You get a sense the game has just been gleefully awaiting its chance to unveil that this is going to happen. Maybe so much so that it comes at the expense of the main story, though. This definitely feels like it's like the big idea this game had. Let's see, are there people around anymore?
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Pawns, maybe. I go this way, then left at the place. This person's just still playing the trumpet. Clarinet or whatever. Do they not know what's happening? Is this just a me thing? No! Why'd you jump directly in front of me? It's so unnecessary.
What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
What happened to... There she is. The Empress.
What hope have I of doing any good in a world such as this?
Okay, so you know something happened. She's doing her supplications, I guess. So we gotta go down into the secret lab. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
What could this mean? Where to now? Sworn I have been. Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
Does life have meaning? Or is all we do in vain?
Let's see, upstairs to Phasis' room.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live.
You yet live?
I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know?
What's happening?
Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us.
Uh-huh.
After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw.
A month ago?
Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit.
Oh, well, I guess we didn't rebuild Melve. It's gone now. It's been a month? It took me a month to reappear?
I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you have returned, I would hear the truth from your lips. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month?
Oh.
So following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence reached out to you. Could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
This is the most we've ever talked. It's just very strange.
Master. How long I've slept. Far too long it seems. But worry not. Now that I am awake, I shall follow wherever you lead.
Hey, Leon. Okay, we're back. 30,000 G. Okay. Bunch of stuff in general. Okay, we got you now. That's good.
Whatever our squabbles may have been, I trust you understand that setting this world to rights takes precedence.
I'm not even clear on what our squabbles were. I don't know you. You were like the quote-unquote main villain, kind of, somehow.
So you're here, are you? Now that I think of it, I do seem to recall Lord Phasus lamenting that he be reduced to aiding you. But it matters not. Both he and I are too rushed off our feet to care for such trivialities. We seek to devise some means of forestalling these dragons' attacks from above, you see. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, perhaps you will join us on Volcanic Island. 'Tis all the same, either way. This world needs no Arisen to save it. Such is Lord Phasus's creed and mine.
Okay.
Leave me be. Lord Phasus and I have important work to attend to. If you've an interest in helping us fight this battle, you will join us on Volcanic Island.
Okay. That's a goal. Speak with Rotheus at the seafloor shrine. It's also not far off. You know what? Why not? Let's go offer Hugo guidance. I'm sure that'll be worthwhile.
I do not understand. What has befallen our world?
It seems the world is to be brought to an end. We cannot allow this to come to pass.
Yeah, I'll get right on fixing that. Seems complete within our purview. Follow Phasus. It seems this old man's time is up. Hey buddy, still looking for a job?
Oh, I've got my freedom. Shit, there's work for me out there. What?
He's still looking for a job. This quest is still active, and it's still that. Join Phasus and bear witness to his plan to defy World's End. Okay. Should probably visit the Halls of the First Dawn first, right? What was that? What was that?
This might be worth a read. Let's have a look then.
Oh no, you're better further stuff than that.
Good or bad? And also, why'd they get in a fight in the background?
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it.
Uh-huh.
And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land.
Oh.
Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed?
I don't know. I need you to give me answers.
I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
Uh-huh.
The direct path through the gap in those rocks is somehow obstructed. We shall... Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt.
Stop trying to give me exposition right now. Your lines aren't going to finish.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won.
This obstruction, what, the rocks that exploded but didn't do anything? Or the bubble? Oh.
Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
Oh no, our tears are getting kingdomed.
Have my protection.
Well, they didn't last. Oh, they're not very strong at all.
Cut one monster down and two more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
And two more replace it?
Turning against us.
No, it's... What tide is turning against us? There's no enemies. Am I doing it right? Oh. I don't understand what's happening. Was that a good? Oh, it wasn't good. Okay. What the fuck is happening? Uh-huh. What's my objective? They're like, we better go back and focus on our objective. Don't fight all these monsters. It's unreasonable. Okay, so I go back to my objective. You can't go there. Tentacles. Oh, he started talking again just in time to get cut off. I love that every line of dialogue anyone tries to say at this part of the game gets cut off. It's just so poorly implemented that it triggers right when it's about to be undone. So none of that dialogue ever plays, which could give me precious context. Okay. Okay, let's just keep following this guy, I guess. Oh. Nope. They seem to have it handled, honestly.
Seems this is the only way forward. Up we go.
Okay. What are you accomplishing? I don't know what we're doing. Oh, there's some harpies here, I guess. What told you to go here? Okay. Yep, keep going. Stop waiting for me. Oh. Gasp.
Enough, Daddy. Follow me.
Mufasa, no! Oh, they all died. Wow. And he's back up. Does he have like a self-resurrection ability? Somebody keeps dying and then getting back up before I can res them.
Follow me.
Oh.
A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us.
That sucks. No, I could use those people actually.
What can be achieved without sacrifice?
Alright, so what does this path accomplish? I was already here earlier, the dye fields. Okay. We could have gone here normally. Why do we take this really long path? Just to contrive a chance to lose access to my guys? Those look like brine. Did he walk straight through it? Woo! Oh, they're all back, so we're not cut off from them. Okay. I'm so confused right now. We're just wandering around randomly in a town. But they've had me spend enough time in this town that I know how silly this route is. Because we were just here. It's just like around the corner from where we started. I have no idea where it's going or why.
Theory unproven is of little practical use.
Okay, those words didn't mean anything. Run faster! Are we going back into your lab, or are we going down to the ruins?
The beast fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
Oh, so we were just taking a really convoluted path back to your base. Why did we go up on top of the rocks? There's a road.
Let them harm you.
We could have just gone back the way I came.
One monster down and two more replace it. We ought to ignore the rabble and focus on our true objective.
The tide is turning against us.
Nope, he's behind me now. Didn't notice when I passed him. So he's just trying to get around to the other side of the thing we were already at?
Really?
Counter. My characters are so efficient at killing that I usually can't get an attack off. Ow. Alright, cut it out. Oh, I'm in slow-mo now. Help. Nope, can't craft anything. Which of you are healing items? I don't think I need an all heal right now. Kind of see us heal other things. It's a bit of a waste. Let go. Let go. Stop puking down my throat. Nope, nope. Stop baby birding me. And then I didn't hit anything. I'm such a non-entity outside of boss fights. We did it. Why did you take this route?
The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
Uh-huh. Oh, wait, no, there's still no debris there. I was like, was there supposed to be debris in the way? We did all this to get around the obstruction, but it's just the same omnidirectional bubble as before. So I'm confused. Counter. Why didn't that one work?
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Heal me. Ding. I don't know why we went around in a big circle when we already had access to the orb on the other side. Just very poorly visually communicated storyline.
Creature. Is this what called the monsters forth?
You think that's a creature?
I should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it.
It's an urn. Why do you think it's a creature? Oh, is he just going in? What? Why did we go in a giant circle if you could just walk into the bubble and undo it? We were over there. I don't understand what's happening. Okay, I picked it up. Why didn't you just do that a minute ago? Why did we do all that? Wait. Oh. Oops, I dropped it. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have learned.
I didn't want to. I dropped it.
Never mind. You've your charge, 'tis true, and the fiends appear to be falling back.
Was I supposed to break it? Did I break it? Did I accidentally drop it? Did my stamina run out? I don't even know.
But I trust you won't object if I take a sample of its remains. After all, your role is to save this world, and mine is to pursue its secrets. Go, do what you must. I will remain here and continue my work. Someday soon, I will lay bare the truth of this world,
And on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken order that rules us all.
Huh. Oh god, even more crystals. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I wasn't watching my stamina, it ran out, or maybe it was scripted. I just awkwardly stood there for a while, nothing was happening. So I was like, I guess I'm supposed to pick it up? Because you said you wanted to take it back to your lab. And then I character automatically dropped it to break it. I'm starting to feel like I don't have control, despite this being about breaking my destiny and whatnot. It sure feels like I'm scripted to do whatever it wants me to do. Pursue the sky-fallen dragon. Pursue the draconic creature that fell from the sky and do what must be done to impede the red cloud's advance over Balquatel. Did I do that already?
During my time with Lord Phaesus, I found myself in a strange state of being. Though my mind was perpetually unclear, I always felt your presence, Master. Full glad am I that we have been reunited.
I suppose this conclusion was the natural one.
That was a bizarre quest. Alright, I guess we'll go check out the Seafloor Shrine. But it's like over there, right? Yeah, it's just like over there. It's actually near where we started. Whoops. Maybe I could have done that sooner. It's good to get my pawn first in case danger happens. Yeah, I don't know. There was a weird like of rocks across the screen, so maybe that was the game was calm down. Maybe the game was supposed to summon like a rock barrier that's in the way, so you can't get to the bubble, and then you had to go the whole way around. And I saw the explosion of debris. It's just nothing happened, so it was just an open path. And so I could just clearly walk up to the thing, and the thing was like, ah, tentacles. I'm like, oh, I guess I can't walk up to the thing because tentacles. But then he just walked up to the thing, and there wasn't tentacles. So, do I need him to be with me every time I go after one of these? Can I even do these alone, or does he have to be there? Since he's got anti-tentacle powers, apparently. And the tentacles get me and throw me away if I approach these things on my own. I don't know. Enough of that felt like it might have been a glitch that I can't quite tell what the intended visuals were.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
This is interesting. The visuals are definitely interesting that we fell into the brine all the way down into the depths where some kind of like cosmic horror entity exists, and it must have embraced me and sent me back a month later. And now places that were underwater are now above. They're all revealed now because the ocean's completely gone. That's pretty cool.
Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot.
Glimmer coal.
Thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
There are all new worrying resources everywhere. And ocean chests?
Bones! Walking bones! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
A fairy stone. If, assuming the port crystals still work, I should be able to get around pretty well. Ah!
Fallen must be revived. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Ow, he delayed that so much. Dick. Once again, the game... So they said the fallen must be revived, so it's implying once again that somebody was being killed.
Nicely done.
Okay, now the head's popped. This guy does not want me to open this chest. I think my ally... Oh, another fairy stone, damn. Friend or foe? Okay. I thought he was attacking me for a second.
We are to retreat then. Where you do not ball plays the enemy's attack as it passes. You have my support.
Is that still bad goop? That might be bad goop down there. Are all of these fairy stones? Are fairy stones from under the brine? Oh my god, crushed him. Can we go down here? Woo!
Have my protection.
It's hard to find their heads sometimes. There we go. Alright, let's stay on task. This game will spawn enemies forever, half the time. This would be the keep I saw earlier that was mostly underwater. There was the question of, like, how would you traverse this place? And how do you reach its secrets? And now I can just walk around. Which is a trip. So now I actually can just go over here and see what's up. But also there's nothing here. Now the nothing is mine to explore. Finally. Blue bubble? Port crystal? Okie dokie. Hello. That's nice.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen?
Angry skeleton. Oh, that's not a skeleton. That's just a guy.
I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied and sought e'er greater heights, till at last I ruled the world entire. Thus did I come to know of the Watching One. The being by whose many eyes and ears no one thing in this world goes unobserved. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. This world has lain neath the Watching One's unwavering gaze ere the dawn of its history.
What was that? I'm a little distracted.
Spared this discovery, for if all is but a stage, did that not render my hard-won glories, my throne astride the world, mere spectacles for the all-seeing eye to watch? Aye, 'twas all a farce, and I the fool, exulting in my wooden crown. Do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, human or beastman, young or old. I did not succeed. Indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of a new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen, for your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One.
Oh, I thought you were a ghost.
The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here, for this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
I imagine the people of this world will welcome the tidings that there is a place of refuge awaiting them.
Okay. So people are safe if they come specifically to the ruins in the middle of the... Well, it is the middle of the map, at least. Do I have to bring them here? Because that sounds like it would take me 100 years to do. It's wild that this whole place is just gone. Nameless Village is still there. Should I try to go up there again? There's a Glorbo there, but the one in the middle of town is gone. Okay.
Indeed, you are
Lead
correct.
the evacuation effort. So try to save everyone now. Oh, hey, the guy's here. The Mystic Spear.
We too once bore the mantle of Arisen, though no longer. As we walked our respective paths, each of us lost the incomparable strength of will that made us Arisen. One in despair of the dragon's boundless might, one in pursuit of vengeance's cold comfort, and one for fear of what fate held in store. Yet you bear it still, Arisen One. Hold fast to your strength of will, for it shall doubtless lend you the strength you will need to spare this world its end.
Oh, is that the guy I used for upgrades?
I'll pick that up. Since times of Eld. Remember.
Yep, he still says the same dialogue too. Alright, well, that's good to know. This is negligible amounts of WLC, so I might as well spend them. Yeah, I can't do that one yet.
Sonic blood flows through the
I'm just gonna get this port crystal. This seems like it'd come in handy.
veins of lesser drakes. Then I bid
If they're
you
gonna keep giving me
farewell.
more WLC, I might as well have that.
The Mad Sovereign's power yet girds this place. It could prove the last bastion of hope for the people of this world. Alas, 'twill not hold forever. The coming destruction can only truly be forestalled if 'tis sundered at its heart. The coming destruction...
Okay, well, how do I do that? Oh, the Mad Sovereign's not visible anywhere. Okay. So we have some kind of base here. Oop. Wave swept dwelling. Deposit. That's a lot to carry. Ooh, more healing. Reduce damage. Take from attacks. Don't sleep. So I have the increased staggering thing and the one that increases all my meters. Health, stamina, carry weight. I might want the tanky one instead. Also, might just one that increases my damage at this rate. Boost strength. Yeah, I might just want the damage boost, but I don't know how much it is. Accidentally gave it to him, I guess. Okay. Place to sleep, which might be a bad idea. There's like a looming threat happening now. Huh. There's always a port crystal here. That'll come in handy. I bought a new port crystal, but I don't have to put it here. How many fairy stones do I have now? 17. Okay. How do I tell people to evacuate? Seems to be a lot of space for people here. Okay. Speak with the leaders of the lands you have visited and guide them to the seafloor shrine. Okay. Guess I might as well start with the elves. Because I have I have one in their town, and I could even pick it up when I'm there if I want to take it home with me. Wait. They have their own sacred arbor? I just never found it or something? Okay, I guess I'll take mine back. I didn't know they had one. I feel silly. Okay. I think the first goal is to deal with the scary thingy. I guess that's where the port crystal is. I guess I wouldn't have been able to get it if it was in the water all along.
The language of the elves is entirely foreign to me. Yet from their manner, I gather they are a proud people.
The elves are a people worth befriending, if we can but find a way to soften their hearts.
Well, I'm about to either soften their hearts or doom them. Oh, it was just an urn last time. This is a thing. Okay. I hope I can hurt it. Well, I popped an eye. That's good, probably. I popped all the eyes, maybe. I'm working on it, at least. Is this where all the enemy variety was hiding in the post game? Can I attack the other parts of it? The other eyes don't seem as responsive. Oh, there's still one here. No. God, the mage is so powerful, and it's like, and I'm also here. He just did it in one hit. Did I not even hit it? Is its horn not a weak spot?
Lightning will give us an advantage. We have no means of exploiting our enemy's.
It's extremely funny how powerful the mage is against basically every boss I fight, and that I'm basically just watching him win for me. I should just hire an even higher level mage, obviously. That looks bad. Is that the range of it? Let's get at that. You guys shouldn't stand in the scary thing, I think. Yeah, keep shooting his weak spots. Woo! Yeah, let's not hang out in that. Did we do it? I think we did. Okay. Am I supposed to hit it at this parts? Oh, it's freaking out a little bit.
I shan't allow any further
I'm back.
harm to come to me.
I'm back. Big hit. How was I standing up? That's impressive. No! God damn it. That attack has so much forward momentum even when I'm not moving forward.
Nimbly by clinging to the terrain. Try to keep it within your gaze at all times.
Mayhap if we follow close behind it, we can find a way to get ourselves into an advantageous position.
I don't know what their advice is supposed to be here. Just shoot the weak spots. Just run up to glowy things and hit them.
All together now. We attack as one. A focused attack will end this foe. By your leave.
It definitely feels like every time it falls over I'm supposed to do something, but it isn't vulnerable long enough for me to do much. Oh, he's getting stuck. Methinks thou clingst to terrain too much. Am I right? Is he going under? What's he doing now? Guys, just shoot his weak spots, please. I can only do so much as a melee guy. Guys, please shoot his weak spots. Come on, man. Okay, fucking come to me, I guess, if you're gonna don't stand in the maelstrom. I climbed all the way up and hit his weak spots, so you guys can't be asked to shoot something at him. Oh, Leon just stood in the attack. The pawns are so dumb. They'll just like stop fighting for a while. And they'll stand inside of giant, obviously telegraphed attacks. There we go. It'll buff out. Ooh.
The creature is gone. Let us revel in the knowledge that this region has escaped its destruction.
Holy crap, so many crystals. Okay. There we go. I guess I'm going region to region and fighting the blight thingies. Dogma really got off easy. They just had an awkward platforming level instead of a boss fight. Climb on these rocks, Arisen. Wow.
The sky
You did it.
glows red with fury. Karilm, kemen rostindome non meltol.
Oh, I can understand you now somehow.
Morvea kuruir. You're no elf. Halan lome meltol. Firnis nambawe. I am called Darren.
Okay.
My brother taught me to speak your tongue. So different from our own. Do you understand me?
Yeah, apparently you speak completely perfect English, but you just pause sometimes. But also I can understand you when you're not speaking it?
I learned the words, but this is the first I use them.
Why do I understand the other sentences?
Others of your kind have come here, but my people warn them away. Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, see to the Arbor Heart.
Uh-huh. Maybe this... I'll understand what's happening now?
Yavtarma erume.
Yeah, I just understand them now, okay.
The sky glows red with fury. But what have we done to earn its ire? My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arbor Heart to recover her strength in full. She begins to wane. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
Scale cinder. Oh, so you know their language. And this is the first I'm hearing of this.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know?
Is this the time? Isn't it time for like for us to evacuate?
Andil.
I thought I was supposed to evacuate all these people. Well, I guess I can talk to the leader now. Apparently I speak the language functionally. If this is their leader?
Lomentari. Lungtena peli telume. Ane martir. Tindume ingarina fa alme alcarwa?
Okay, so they won't leave. I guess I'll just read it out for people that aren't looking at the screen. No, we will not flee. The world beyond the arbor cannot sustain us. Here we were born, and here we shall return to the earth. That's the whole line. Okay, so I guess they won't evacuate. But I temporarily have made them not die by getting rid of the evil void thingy. So that's good. I should go find more evil void things to destroy. And I have all these port crystals. Especially since I now have 2 that I can just put down. Yeah, so they already have a port crystal here. So I picked up the one that I had here previously, and then I also bought one a minute ago. If I want another one, I can get one at the Sphinx where the quest line just died. I left one there, and then ironic. See that I learned my lesson by leaving one there after last time where I needed one, but then I didn't end up needing the Sphinx's port crystal because the quest broke. So fuck me. Talos is on the map. That's interesting. That's the mech god thingy. All right, so one of these things is in Vernworth. Probably check that out. Looks a little hard to get to. Looks like you get to it via these roads that might be in the ocean originally. Alright, well this part of the game is going to be wild. I assume I can get to each individual town and tell them to evacuate, so I should try to get to like Checkpoint, Rest Town, and Harv. Harv has the easiest time of it because they're just right there. I guess I should just walked up to them at the time. I kind of lost track of the fact that I am right there, huh? Alright, this is interesting.